Hey, it's Rob. Thanks for tuning into Dr.M studio. Hey, it's Rob. Thanks for tuning into Dr.M studio. May was not very good for weather, and I finally got the 55 out of storage. So that needs a wash. I've been using the urban logging truck, my 68 rollback. Everything's got to get a wash. So here we go. So wash and wax. Okay, that's the 55. Let's get on to the next one. Okay, let me show you around the 68 Chevy C30 car hauler. I haven't unloaded the 6x6s I made in a past video. But I had to get this thing cleaned up. Interior I have to clean up a little bit, so sorry about that. Tilt column, power steering, power brakes, factory tachometer, automatic 400 turbo, brake controller, controller for the lights, aftermarket radio, original dash, original visors, and we got the nice sliding window. Original, non-painted door placards. This is painted. This is my first paint job I ever did, is the interior of this vehicle. I didn't do the exterior. I let somebody else do that. Disc brakes in the front, Bud wheels I put on here. The original 1-ton just had drums flat, so I put on spindles and calipers and rotors, all that stuff from 86 Chevrolet. So 1986 outer tie rod, 1968 inner tie rod, bolted up. Brand new ball joints, the works. 14 bolt rear end posi, 342 gears. Drum brakes. Original color. And I took out the small block. Don't laugh, it helps. You got a big 454 in here, it needs air. It's not gonna get enough air through that little thing. It needs air. Don't let them kid you. There's the brake booster. Electric fans. Big 4-core. So, all right. That's done. All right, let's take a look at my 24 Silverado. Eesh. A lot of bugs on there. That's gonna take some work. We're gonna soak this one. Wow, with the amount of bugs that was on there, it came off pretty good. Let me show you what I used. Well, at the heart of the matter, I used this pressure washer. I used, let's see, where is it? I used this thing, twirler thing. That helped get those bugs off. I used these towels from our favorite low-cost store, and I used this green tip, got from a replacement tip, probably from Ace Hardware or something, to rinse it off. And I used a combo of this and your favorite duck saving soap. What I mean by duck saving, you know that advertisement. So that foamed up good, gripped on there, tears apart the proteins and all that from the bugs. And I'm not saying that you need to be mixing that stuff, but I just needed a little extra oomph on the bugs on the front end, so I just put it all in there. Yeah, I know, I should put wax on it. People ask me about these wheels. Hey, those are cool wheels. These are hubcaps that match the factory work truck wheel. You can get those, all 4 of them, for about 125 bucks, something like that. So let me show you around. I showed you the other trucks. This is a work truck Silverado. I have a video on the 9 first things I did to this truck when I purchased it. So you can go back and look at that video. You can search for that. You'll find it. 2024 Chevy Silverado. I put on this Lund bug shield. I didn't want it to look like it had a bug shield, so that one worked out really slick. This came from the factory. I actually wanted the gold emblem on it, but anyway, that's cool. That was $150 from the factory to change that from gold to black. Okay. So yeah, they call this a regular box, not a short box. I call it a short box. And yeah, they call the other one a long box. But I've always liked these trucks, and I like the two-wheel drive version, but this is four-wheel drive, as you can see. Got to advertise 4x4, I guess. I put the liners in there. And, yeah, I put this tunnel cover on there. I like this tunnel cover because it lays flat, and it's aluminum. It rolls up. You can put 300 pounds on top of this if you absolutely had to. It's one of these guys here. It's more expensive. Yeah, probably twice the money. But boy, it sure looks good, and it doesn't flop going down the highway. Next time you look at a truck going down look at their tunnel cover, and that vinyl one is just flopping away. And the Velcro wears out. This has been working out really good. I've had it on the last two trucks, and I really like it. All right, this is not cleaned up. Just did the exterior. All right, this is what I really like about this truck. Okay, you got the heat control, and you just turn it up until how you feel it. There's no numbers flashing at you, no fancy algorithms and menu items you got to go through. And yeah, you got an on button for the radio if you're playing through your your phone or something like that. Yeah, just push the next button, it goes to the next tune. Yeah, really cool. My wife likes that. For a standard cab, there's still enough room for some groceries back there. They got this figured out pretty good. So if you're wondering, standard cab, maybe I need a crew cab, I can haul stuff around. This does the trick for some things back here. So don't pass it by. I think these standard cab trucks are going to come back. The crew cabs and extended cabs have had their way over the last 20 some years. But it's hard to pass the look of the standard cab short box. And I didn't want a super fancy one because I like that black front end on there. Now, if it was a different color like white or red, but if you get a black truck with this black grille, that looks pretty slick. And enough chrome on there to dress it up with the bumper. That's cool. Anyway, I got the inline 4 2.7 turbo in here. So, been a good running motor. Yeah, of course, you wish it was V8, but this is a pretty slick motor. 310 horsepower on 91 octane, 400 some foot-pounds of torque. So it gets up and moves pretty good. I rambled on long enough. You can get me going on trucks. That is how to, or even how not to, wash your classic and late model trucks. Anyway, I had to get it done, and I didn't use that combination of soaps on the other two trucks, just on this black one. Anyway, appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm Rob, and you're watching Dr.M Studio. Till next time.